Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the month of November or whenever this video might find you. I don't trust in coincidences, so just believe that you will receive this message exactly when you're meant to. And I'm going to get started with some Palo Santo. Thank you, Sacred Palo Santo, for raising your energy, raising the energy of our environment so we can more easily drop into each other's energy. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I am a women's coach, a retreat host, and I love to do these videos here on YouTube at least once a month. But if you are returning, welcome back. You probably noticed that I was away for a couple of months because I was moving into my new acreage. So welcome to my new space. I am now a proud chicken mama and I'll have gardens and who knows what else we're going to add to this land. Time will tell. Let's get started with your primary energy, Leo, for the month ahead. A whole bunch of cards want to come out, but I'll take one if they fly. But if it's a whole bunch flying, I'm like, no, let's just get started right again from the beginning. What is the primary energy from the Leo collective for the month ahead, please? The primary energy. There we go. Okay, I'll take two. Two's all right. So number one, we're getting generosity. Give from your heart with no strings attached. And that is what is needed for you right now. And I feel like this is really going to fill your cup. Okay. It feels like for you, Leo, nobody's giving for the intention that they're going to receive back. But I really feel like giving is going to fill your cup. It's going to make you feel really, really good. I mean, who doesn't love to give, right? I don't know about you, but like with the holidays around the corner, I absolutely love to give. I know people stress out about presents and it's so silly to me. Like, you know, the people who stress out, it's so funny to me because I grew up in poverty and, you know, my family made a huge deal out of Christmas. And I have a lot of family members who are still in poverty and they make a huge deal out of Christmas. Like there's so many gifts and it's because like it's an opportunity to give and it feels so darn good to give, right? And then I've got other family who is like the opposite of poverty. They do quite well for themselves and they're like, no, we shouldn't do gifts this year. And it's like, okay, yes, it is a materialistic freaking holiday and it doesn't really matter and we don't need to be buying into consumerism, but that's not what it's about. It's not about like how many items or how much those items were worth. It's about, I took the time to think about you and I want to give this because I feel like it's going to have a positive impact on you. And that's what I'm feeling with this generosity card. I feel like you giving from your heart with no strings attached, not with the expectation that someone's going to give back to you. Again, thinking about the holidays, you know, like, oh, I'm going to get this for this person. They better get me a present or I'm going to be upset with them. No, it's not about that at all. Or, you know, I want to rekindle this relationship, so I'm going to give to them and maybe they'll give back to me and the relationship will be better. No, it might not. Everyone's got free will, right? But giving with no strings attached. Because you can, because you want to, because you have love in your heart. I feel like it's going to be super fulfilling to you. It's going to fill your cup in ways that you have no idea. It's going to make you feel so freaking good. And I mean, we can't deny we got a second card here. And this one's speaking right to you. You're being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. I mean, hello, Leo. I mean, that is your role. That is your role. You are here to be a leader. You are here to be a leader, but this is saying your role as a spiritual teacher. Okay. So there's something that you have gone through that you are meant to help others go through. There's a gift that you have that you are meant to share with the world. You're not just meant to hold this gift to yourself. You were gifted with this gift so that you could share it with others, so that you could be in service to others. Yeah. I like that message. That was good. I love it. Let's see what will be the biggest challenge for the Leo collective in the month ahead, please. I'm going to go with two again. No way. Oh my gosh, there's three here. Well, I'm getting that they're all for you. So let's see them. Okay. So number one, you're getting obsession. It's time to get out of your head and into your heart. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. You're overthinking. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you're resonating with that. When the obsession card comes up, there's a few things that come to mind. For starters, just do a brain dump. Grab your journal and do a brain dump. Do a brain dump. Get every single thought out of your head and onto paper. That's going to help transmute that energy. That's going to help move that energy for you. So it's not all stuck up here. I feel like some of you even might have like a pressure headache because all these obsessive, intrusive thoughts are just replaying over and over and over. It's, again, making a mountain out of a molehill. That's what I'm getting for you. And then when I get the obsession card, I also like to think of like the restlessness card, which tells us to calm the waters of your mind. And this obsession card is saying, like, get in the water. Get in the water. So now is the time of year it's starting to get cold out. So it'd be a good time to cold plunge. I know not everybody's into that, but I really like it. I really, really like it. And I'm excited now that I've moved because I used to live up further north on the lake and it was really rocky up there. But now I live further south on the lake and it's actually sandy here. So I'm excited to go cold plunging in a sandy lake as opposed to a rocky lake. That's going to be really awesome. I used to have to wear shoes when I went cold plunging, but now I might not, because why would I if it's just sand? So if you're into cold plunging, totally do that. It's very powerful psychic cleansing. You could even just turn the shower really cold for at least 2 minutes. I always shoot for 3. 3 minutes is like my minimum. And then usually if I'm in the beach, if I'm in the lake, then I'll go a lot longer than 3 minutes. But you want to shoot for at least 2. Okay. You could also get a pink Himalayan salt bath. And the key here is no phone, okay? No phone. When people are on their phones in the bath, it's like, that defeats the purpose. Totally defeats the purpose. A pink Himalayan salt bath is such a powerful psychic cleansing. And it's also going to connect us with the Apus, the pink Himalayan mountains, which are some of the strongest, most powerful, wise, oldest nature spirits that there are, right? And if you've got your phone on, well, you're in a tub like that. Well, I mean, it's like a portal. So you're not having the same experience by any means. Maybe you'll even just want to go sit by the water. So if you have a lake, an ocean, a river, a creek, or like me, my new acreage, I have a pond. So just go hang out by that water. That's going to help you calm the waters of your mind. That's going to help you get out of your head and into your heart. Okay. You're also getting career transition here. So this is coming up as a challenge position for you, because this is telling me that your soul is yearning for a career that's aligned with passion, aligned with purpose, a career that's fulfilling. And I'm being guided back to this generosity card, which, by the way, is card number 77. That is a master number that tells us to face our fears. So for you to be getting career transition, and this was reversed as well. To me, everybody's different. Everybody reads cards differently. But for myself, when I'm reading a card and a card comes up reversed, that tells me that it's like a big exclamation mark at the end, like pay extra attention to this one. So your career, your soul rather, is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. And again, that's fulfillment. And I said before, the generosity is going to give you fulfillment. So for some of you, is there an opportunity for you to maybe do whatever this career is there an opportunity for you to give it away, whether it's a product or a service, maybe giving some away in exchange for a testimonial? I feel like some of you are starting something. You're starting a new business. And again, it could be a product, it could be a service, but it feels like there's an opportunity for you to give some of it away in exchange for a testimonial. And that's going to help build your momentum. That's going to help build up your clientele. Some of these people will come back for more. They got the first one for free, but they'll come back for more. And there's word of mouth here. And that's where generosity is coming in again, right? Like, you're not doing this for the exposure, but that is going to be a direct result of the generosity. And then you're also getting soul group. So you're calling in members of your soul family. You might meet some people in this month that really feel aligned, people that you even feel really familiar with. You're like, I don't know why I feel like I could tell this person my whole life story. I just met them. This is so strange. But you didn't just meet them. Your souls recognized one another. Your souls called one another in. This feels like there could be soulmates coming in as well. Remember, soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship. It can be a neighbor. It can be a coworker. It can be just someone in your community, an acquaintance. It could be a parent, a child, someone else in your family. Again, you're going to feel very familiar in this person's presence. You'll know. And I feel like it could be multiple people. There definitely could be multiple people here that you're calling into your life. What will help the Leo collective to align with their highest timeline in the month ahead, please? What will help the Leo collective the most align with their highest timeline? Okay, we're getting a repeating message here. So you had obsession before. Now you're getting automatic negative thoughts. Again, you got to get out of your head. You've got to get out of your head. You're learning that the thoughts that you choose to give life to are what is going to express itself. So if you're choosing to, because it is a choice, right? It is a choice because you know when you're in your head. Like I've heard people say this all the time. Oh, I'm just so in my head. I'm stuck in my head. I'm stuck in my head. You know when you're in your head. You know when you're feeding the negative thoughts. So it is a choice. And I'm not talking toxic positivity here, okay? I know that the negative thoughts are going to come. I'm not saying don't have the negative thoughts, but we've got to feel it to heal it. We've got to feel it to release it. So when it's up here in our head, we're not feeling it. We're thinking about it. We've got to feel it to heal it. We've got to feel it to release it. I feel like some of you are numbing out. Some of you are, and my throat chakra just got activated there. So maybe some of you need to be honest with yourself here, okay? Be honest with yourself here. Your throat chakra is all about speaking your truth. So how can you be honest with yourself about this? Some of you, I feel, are numbing out with your phone, with substances, with food. You're numbing out so that you don't have to feel it. It's like all these thoughts are going on. So you're like, I can't, like, this is too much. I'm just going to grab my phone and doom scroll for 7 hours straight. Like, there's just so much going on. I just need a moment to myself. I'm going to watch Netflix for 3 hours. There's so much going on. I just got to get out of my head. I'm just going to have a drink or take a puff or whatever else, whatever substances you choose as your current flavor of self-sabotage. I will dive deeper into this reading in the extended. In the extended reading, not only do you get access to the additional reading, but you also get access to the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership. And we're doing an 11/11 portal manifestation event. So I hope that you'll join me there. That's going to obviously be on 11/11, November 11th. And we are also doing a group reading a little bit later in the month. So you can find a link to join the extended down below in the description box, but I will just pull a few more cards here to clarify before we jump into that extended. So let's clarify this generosity card, this fulfillment that Leo is seeking with the spiritual teacher. They're being guided to step into their role as a spiritual teacher. What more can you tell me about this, please? Okay, parting ways. It's time for you to move on from a situation. Sometimes when people get the parting ways card, they assume that it's about another person, a relationship that you're ready to part ways with. But no, this is a situation for you. You're ready to part ways with a situation that's getting in the way of you stepping into your role as a spiritual teacher. Just act is what I hear. Like, just take action. Just take action. You're getting a lot of intuitive insight, but it's really important for you to discern between your ego and misalignment. Sometimes we feel like, this is misaligned. It's not for me. I'm not going to do it. But it's not really misaligned at all. It's just the ego saying, wait a second, this is really scary. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take a step outside of my comfort zone because my comfort zone keeps me safe, right? So discernment is going to be a big part of your journey in the month ahead, but it is time for you to move on from a situation. And that situation feels very much linked into self-sabotage. Tell me more about this obsession card, this career transition. And this soul group card, what more does the Leo collective need to know about this going forward in the month ahead, please? Okay, I'm getting soulmate. Yeah, I said that earlier when I saw soul group, soulmate, soulmate. You've got a soulmate coming into your life, and I feel like they're going to help you. I feel like they're really going to help you. You've got to let them in, though. I feel like some of you, Leo, could be a little guarded. You've got to let this soulmate in because they are here to help you on your path. I'm certain of it. And can you tell me more about these automatic negative thoughts for the Leo collective, please? What more does Leo need to know about these automatic negative thoughts? Okay, I'm getting nourishment. You're being called to take some time out for self-care. And nourishment, yes, it does have to do with our body, nourishing our body, making sure you get enough water, enough sleep, enough fruits, enough vegetables, enough protein. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse because this has come up for so many of the signs this month. Protein is not just for muscles, okay? Protein is for every single one of our cells, to help every single one of our cells repair, to help our organs, our tissues, our ligaments, our joints, our blood. Protein is to help all of our cells repair. And there are so many toxins in our food, in our environment, in our clothing, in our body products. There's so many toxins everywhere. And we need protein to help repair our cells. Are you getting too much junk food, too much sugar? Are you getting too much screen time, too many substances? We talked about that earlier. Like there's a sense of numbing out that's going on right now. So you're being asked to take a time out for self-care this month. That's going to be hugely, hugely important for your journey. When I say self-care, I don't mean like escapism. When I say self-care, I mean like really filling your cup, nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, nourishing your soul. Let's get a final message for the Leo collective before we jump into the extended, please. What else does Leo need to know for the month ahead? What else does Leo need to know for the month ahead? Oh, there's a lot of messages that want to come out for you. What is the primary message that will help Leo the most in the month ahead, please? There's so many that want to come out. Holy moly, this is wild. There we go. Hidden treasure. You have brilliant, untapped potential just waiting to be explored, Leo. You have to nourish your mind, your body, your soul in order to tap into these gifts, though. The gifts that you are aware of are only the tip of the iceberg, is what I'm getting. The gifts that you're aware of are just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more gifts that you are not even aware of, but you've got to get out of your own way here. You got to get out of your head, fill your own cup, because there's something really fulfilling coming your way. And I'm excited for what that means, not only for yourself, but for the rest of the world, because I really feel like you're here to raise the collective consciousness of the world. It's not just about you. It's about all the people that you will make an impact on in this lifetime, which is super exciting for all of us. I will see you over on the extended, Leo. Thank you so much for being a part of our collective.